Right, in this video I'm going to explain and talk about hop sniping, which is a strategy, like a technique of strategy that's become a lot more popular in recent years. It has always been a thing to do in strat since forever, but especially recently, now that the level of sort of DM skill in strat is a lot higher, like the standard of ability you need in DM, this sort of dogfight 1v1, it's a lot higher now. And as a result, people are doing this a lot more because it's effectively a free shot at taking a life. You can always get back in your tank and you get 3 shots when you hop out, and it's just very strong to do, especially when you're at range. I'm just going to try to demonstrate quickly. I'm probably going to miss, but let's just see if I can get it first time. Here's a tank, it's coming up to me, I can hop and then try to snipe it, although I don't have my crosshair, so it's a bit awkward. So there you go. AI is really weak to this because they don't know what to do. They don't do anything when you hop out. They just well, they fire at you as a player, but it's a free shot to kill the pilot. So hop sniping is incredibly effective. It's a very good thing to practice and do, and it's kind of expected at high level. Especially on AI, when an AI unit is chasing you down, you can just hop. You can drop a thump, and when it's thumped, it will be really easy to hit because it's going to be stuck in the air. So yeah, I will put up a few clips now just to sort of show it in action. So in versions of Battlezone before Redux, when you were on the ground and you were on sniper, it would always switch to the crouch position like this, and you'd have to sort of jump, hop back, so jump in the air, switch to sniper and hop back to plasma before you touch the ground. But in Redux, it's different in that you can stay in sniper. You can stay in sniper and keep jumping, which was never the case, but obviously in Redux it is like that. I'm not sure if it's intentional or what, but you can do this much more easier now. You could in the old version, but you'd have to keep switching. But because you can do this now, it makes hop sniping a lot easier, a lot more sort of manageable. And so when you're going for it, when you're trying to do a hop snipe, what you can do is reverse, keep holding reverse, and then hop, go for your shots and keep holding backwards and jump, and you will very comfortably get back in your tank. So I'll show you again. Hop, take your shots, keep holding back, keep holding jump, and you'll get back in your tank nice and easy. So that's when you're going for it. You want to go for it at ranges 200 meters, 150, further back than that. You don't want to go too close where they can shoot you, because you can be killed easily. But if you're at range and you've got a player far ahead, you can always go for a shot. see if you hit the shot, see if your aim's on, and then if you do hit the snipe, you've gained a massive advantage on sniping someone, because they're down to 2 lives or 1 life, and they have to recover. So it gives you a big window to go in and try to attack the recycler, or to get some big advantage on the map. So it's a very strong tool. It's very strong. And if you are against someone who's about to hop snipe you, or you feel it's coming, or you react and it's happened, I suggest you to immediately sort of bank to the sides like this, and at the same time, if you can, drop a thumper. So let's just imagine, let's just put a tank there facing me. If you imagine this is my opponent and he's just hopped for a hop snipe, drop a thump and move to the side. And if he's not lucky, if he's sort of taken too long to get back in his tank, he'll actually be stuck outside his tank, because the way thump is that it kind of knocks the tank flying, and if the player's out of his tank, he might have trouble getting in. So I'll just sort of demonstrate that on myself. Okay, so I'll drop a thump, I'll move around in front of it. I'm going to go for a hot snipe on this tank here. I've missed, and now my tank is set back really far. So this is a good way to maybe punish a hop sniper if they're a little bit too close. You can try a thump, and then while they're getting back in their tank, just try to volley mortars, try to get those in there, and see if you can punish him for it. But if it's done right, it's effectively safe. If it's done at a decent amount of range and the player knows what he's doing, it's pretty much a safe trick to do. So yeah, just be careful of it. Drop a thump, move to the side, hope that he misses. Don't sit still. If you sit still, he's just going to get a free kill on you, and it's going to be a nightmare. So don't sit still. If you're really worried about this, if you really don't want to get hit by it, just keep elevation, just keep terrain in the way, keep behind a wall. Obviously players can simply jump and then hop, and they get a pretty good view. Can actually what am I doing? When you're trying to hop snipe, you can jump and then hop out, and you get a very big angle. But if you really don't want to be hit by it, just stay behind terrain or get in a walker, and you can't be sniped. So yeah, it's a very strong technique. I've lost games just from that alone. So I've been ahead, I've had the advantage to win, I've been on set to win the game, but my opponent's just got a really good hop snipe and set me back, and I've lost. And I've done the same in reverse. I've also hit a hop snipe and won the game because of it. So just be careful of it. It's really strong. There's no kind of underestimating the power of a hop snipe. It's very much on the player's aim. So if you're fighting someone who's very good at aiming, DM, they probably will try this at some point. And just get ready to very quickly bank to the side. It doesn't guarantee that you'll survive, but it makes the shot a lot harder. And if you can, you might be able to punish. So like thump, knock to the side. And then you might be able to come around the thump and then get potentially a kill on the pilot when he's stuck outside of his tank. So yeah, that's hop snipe, the technique people can do, that you should be at least trying to have it under your belt as a tool that you have, especially when you want to recover from a bad situation. What some people do, especially players like Vivify and Division by Zero, when they're low on hull, let's just get myself on low HP. When they're fighting and their tank is low, you can just try a hop snipe, because it really is the last option you have. So you come in close, you just try to hit it. Yeah, that will happen. You just got to be ready for it. So if you're fighting someone, they're going low on HP, they might come towards you and just try that sort of Hail Mary. They'll either hit and they'll get a huge advantage on you, or it won't work and they'll be set back even further. So if you don't want it to happen to you, just keep your distance, don't stay still, just keep moving. And if you're really worried about it, like it's you're winning the game and your opponent has that hop snipe left, just get in a walker, and then they cannot do that to you. or a turret for that matter. And I just thought I'd mention a couple other details to bear in mind. When someone is trying to hop snipe you, just try to get behind your units. So if your scavengers are... Okay, well, let me just fix that very quickly. If a player's down the hill and he's trying to hop snipe me, you can just stay behind your scavs, and then he can't hit you, so I'm just protected here. Or my offensives, I can just try to sort of stay behind them.
Whoa, follow the leader.
And hopefully he hits them instead, because the hitboxes on units are pretty big compared to the model. And additionally, if you really don't want to get hit by that snipe, you can just simply eject, and yeah, he can't really get you that way because you'll be up in the air. And I mean, you still could get you, but it makes it a lot harder. And you could just set your AI on him. Just set your AI to attack. Yeah, so if you really don't want to get hit by it, you could always go for an eject if you have the resources to afford it and the situation to afford it. And what else is there to say? Yeah, that's about it. I think that's pretty much it. It will be attempted. It is very much a thing, and you just have to roll with it. I suppose you just got to find a way to get used to it. Well, in the very least, have a backup. So if you do get sniped, have some kind of plan in place. What I like to do is put a turret or a mine layer in my spawn, so I can very quickly get into that and race back to the fight. Send your AI away. So this is important in general. When you do die, you lose a life. Don't leave your AI there because they can become easy pickings. Just bring them back. Just select them, and then, like, let's say this is my base here, the nav. Just send them back to the nav. And if the player is chasing them, attacking them, you can always set hunt, and they might be able to hold them back or something. But just don't let them go off. Don't let them race off into the side, because then they become free kills. So that'll do, guys. Yep, hop sniping right there.